Hi, welcome to CNY Woman Knits and Crochets. I'm Mindy, your hostess, otherwise known as Knitter CNY. You can find me on Ravelry and Instagram as Knitter CNY. And welcome back, subscribers. And if you're a new viewer and you like what you see, please subscribe below, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment. Any of those things will help get the podcast seen by more people. I changed the name of the podcast a few episodes ago. It used to be called Knits Up, but I crochet too, so I thought it would be better to have that in the title. So that's what I'm doing. Um, I've got a finished object today, something I'm working on, and then a couple yarn purchases. So it's going to be a relatively short podcast. So first things first, the thing that I have done is the Aria baby blanket from Premier Yarns. It's out of Premier Yarn Puzzle. I can't remember what the colorway is, but this is what it looks like. It's like a bricks pattern. So it's not blocked or anything yet. I only wound up using 2 skeins because it wound up pretty big, and it's actually going to be a lapgan for charity, so I wanted a smaller size blanket, just something to fit in somebody's lap. So that's all done, and that was enjoyable to work on. So now I have a skein of that left in one colorway, and I also have a skein in another colorway of Barcelona from Michaels that is the same weight and size of skein, so I can combine those and make a blanket out of that as well. So the next thing I'm working on, I'm using a size I crochet hook. I'm using a Clover Soft Touch, and I like these. For my hand, I use a short handle, and I like the flatness of this, but it does also have a little rubber grip right here. And it's really affordable. You can buy these at Joann's with a coupon. And this is what I've been working on. It is another all-for-one crochet blanket. This is a Bernat pattern, free on yarnspirations.com. What I'm using for it is a Caron Big Cake in boysenberry. So these are the colors that are left. So I'm more than halfway through it. So that'll be nice when that gets done. That's also going to be a blanket for charity. Let's see what else we got. Now we have some purchases. This I bought today. I was at Ollie's because Ollie's this weekend in the United States. Ollie's is based in the U.S. I'm in the Syracuse area, for those of you who don't know. And there's an Ollie's that's quite close to me. So I went to check them out because they had 15% off everything in the store this weekend. So I thought, what better time? So I got like a candle and some walnuts, a couple other things, nothing too exciting or expensive. But then I checked out the yarn aisle, and they had Super Saver Color Block in the granite colorway. You can kind of see what that's going to look like from the picture. I got 2 of them. They were $4.99 a piece, but then you take 15% off of that. So, and it's a 10-ounce skein, 283 grams, 482 yards, 440 meters. So it'll make color blocks basically. If you look at the picture, you can kind of see it's made to color block. So that'll be interesting. I thought I could make a scarf and hat set out of that or something. It's very pretty, very nice. it'll make something nice. And it's actually made in the US too, so that was another reason. It was pretty. And then I was online at Joann's a couple of days ago. They had a 60% off coupon. So I thought, well, if you're going to buy yourself yarn, find the most expensive thing in the store, and it was $39. And that's Lion Brand Cover Story, which is 2.2 pounds of yarn, 1 kilo, 547 yards, 500 meters, 100% polyester. It's a number 6, super bulky, and it takes a size M crochet hook or 11 knitting needles. And this makes a blanket. It doesn't make a huge blanket, but it makes a blanket with 1 cake, because it says so right on the label. Makes an Afghan with just 1 cake. If you knit it, it'll go farther, because crochet typically takes about 3 times the amount of yarn that knitting does, because of the formation of the stitches. So this color is called Briar. So it's got some pinks, some blacks, some blues, and it's really pretty and soft. So that is it for this week. I thought I'd fill you in, show you what I bought. I probably won't be buying a whole bunch of yarn anymore, because I have a lot of yarn now. I built up my living room stash, I guess you'd call it. I have a bedroom that has a double wide closet, no doors on it, and I have bins of yarn in there. I have a few bins of yarn. But this is kind of my dining room, living room area. And I have a little shelf, a bookshelf back here that has yarn on it. I need to get to that to work on it. And I need to finish some stuff. So I'm trying to be monogamous when I work on projects, meaning I work on one project at a time. And it's helped me out a little bit to be able to get through stuff. It is kind of boring when you get to doing granny cluster after granny cluster, and you're just like, but I want to start something new. And I could, but I want to get something done. And you don't get something done if you start 5 projects like I used to when I was younger. So that's why the podcast can be kind of okay sometimes, because I actually do get stuff done. And I don't show you 5 projects that I've started and then you never see them again like I used to years ago. So again, if you want to subscribe, please subscribe below. Give me a thumbs up, and or leave a comment if you'd like to. I usually respond to comments. And I hope that you guys have a great week and craft something. Happy Canada Day to the people that had Canada Day up in Canada. And happy 4th of July if you're in the United States celebrating the 4th of July. I hope everybody has a safe holiday. And do try and craft something, because it is good for your mental health. I'll see you guys next week.